When the owners come in and say that we got 400 M's here to spend, these men are not going to be going around getting these little dusty 25 million ballers, bruv. Man are going to be shopping in the big leagues, you know, like that.
Do you
So I'm
think
not
you'll
really.
make? Do you think you're if you well when eventually the transaction goes through and you get bought out? Do you think you'll go straight in with Galactico signings?
No,
Like
just one, and it won't be straight away either. You know the ones like it
is it going
won't
to be
be.
that guy on your green screen?
It could be. Do you know what I mean? It could be, but I don't think it will be. But I think it's gonna be the French lad. You know the ones there. I really do,
Killian.
bro. It's gonna be Mbappe, mate. I can feel it. I can feel it, mate. Bit of Mbappe and that. You know what I mean? I can feel it, bro.
What sort of transfer fee? I mean, what's he got? A year left in his contract? 2 years?
150 million euros, bruv. You know, like that, which is light money to us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just like flipping, going down and getting a meal deal for the Qataris, isn't it?
Bruv, listen, like either way, we know it's gonna be Mbappe or Neymar. Either one is head loss for me. You know the one. Either one, man can flex on that. It doesn't matter.
Jeez.
It doesn't
What
really
shirt
matter.
number do you reckon he'll get?
The problem is the number 7's vacant. Do you know what I'm saying? But what I would do is I'd do a Bandulu one and tell Rashford to take the 7, innit? And then I'd give Neymar the 10. Or you know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm Man United, you make some extra money as well. The number 7's the most iconic shirt at the club, innit? And it's like it's been worn by Ronaldo, George Best, all them. Say to Rashford, yeah, like you know them ones that hold that blood. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Look at the man them that have won the 7. We're the 7. Like, bruv, you could do that, bruv. He's one of our own tax, bruv. You know, just gas him up to take the 7. You know, like
that'd
that.
be a huge confidence booster. You wear that shirt, there's a lot of weight on that shirt.
Bruv, you gas him up to take the 7, bruv. Or you give the number 7 to Mbappe. You know them ones. But it's one of them ones where Mbappe will wear the 7, yeah. But I'll be real, like I would gas Rashford into wearing the 7 in it and just give Neymar the 10 on a casual.
Who's the number 9?
I can't see Neymar 7. Martial's 9, and Mbappe's not.
Sorry, Jesus. Fucking hell.
Hey, Mbappe's wouldn't wear the 9 anyway. That's not his shirt number. Mbappe's 10 or 7. Mbappe's not gonna wear 9, and neither would Neymar. Neymar wouldn't wear 9. Do you know what I mean? Neymar will wear the 10 or the 11 in it. So, and it's just one of them ones. I don't really.
What do you think about the Sancho links? Like, apparently
they're bull, man.
Apparently they want 50 million for him, and Tottenham are interested.
Bruv, we're not selling Sancho. That's absolute bull crap, blood. Man said bull jive and that. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Sancho, no way. Bro, I'm so confident that Sancho's not going anywhere. I'm not even entertaining that. That's nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, our manager's happy enough with him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to what the manager's saying about Sancho, he's happy enough with him. Like, Sancho not going nowhere. Do you know what I mean? And the funny thing is,
for the amount of money that I can't see anyone paying that money they want anyway. I think he'll stay and be. I don't think he'll start week in, week out at United, but I think he'll definitely. You're going to be competing in 4 competitions next season, so you need a big squad, isn't it? Like, there's no way Levy's going and paying them 350k wages. You're absolutely out of your mind if you think that's going.
Absolutely, but it's just not happening anyway, bro. I'll be honest, because it's like, you know what's funny? Now the season's finished, everyone's publishing all these little think pieces and all these stats and all these things and little graphs. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah, the stat merchants are out, aren't they?
But yeah, but when you look at the graphs and you look at all of these other things, and now they're actually showing you like how progressive Sancho has actually been as a player, the positions he picks up, the passes he plays, which all leads to my theory that the team's just not good enough, bro, and he's suffering, bro. Because it's funny.
He needs runners off of him, though, doesn't he?
That's but the thing is, like a lot of stats here don't tell the full story. And I'm gonna find a quote here because I saw it in it, a Xavi quote here, and I saved it on Instagram. It just came up on my feed.
Don't trust Xavi though, because Xavi wants
No, bro. Listen, he
wants the Celso at Barcelona.
Yeah, but he was a good player though, innit? He was a good player. And Xavi said something, and it rang bells in it because the reason why it spoke to me is because there's a lot of players now that are overrated in today's game, and it's just like when they talk about especially passes, innit? And Xavi said, where is it? He said, "Oh, it makes me laugh to see all the GPS that they put on our bodies because when they look at data, statisticians say to themselves, on 100 passes, 80 were accurate. Oh, really? And how do you know they were good? Do you know how to count them?" And then it says, "For them, it's valid from the moment the player controls the ball that I sent to him. This is a good pass from the GPS. So yes, the guy may have controlled the ball, but he has 4 opponents on his back. So no, it's not a good pass. Like, you know them, and that's what it is." And then he said the good pass was somewhere else to the one who was free of marking, but the GPS doesn't detect that. It was enough to get rid of the ball by putting others in difficulty. Sounds like a lot of players that we watch these days. The difference between big teams and mediocre teams lies in the quality of the network of passes. The problem is that statistics will never replace sensations, bro. And this was my argument of players like Bruno and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, yeah, cool, the ball got there. Do you know what I'm saying? But you just forced it to someone and now they're in shit because you've just kicked it their way, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And this is the problem with stats, yeah, when it comes to chances created, big chances created. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
how does it determine if it's a big chance?
But bro, you know how they determine a big chance? Your proximity, yeah, to the goal when you touch the ball. So for instance, yeah, if I take a corner and you're in the 6-yard box and I whip it in, yeah, and it's behind you and you're arching your back and twisting your neck and whatever, and you get on it, they'll say, yo, that's a big chance, yeah, because of how close you were to the ball. But the cross was shit and the angle of your body wasn't right and it was a difficult chance. But because you were so close to the goal and you made contact with the ball, they'll say it's a big chance. It's not a big chance, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a big chance.
It's just context, isn't it? Like, I see one.
That's why, yeah, when you look at these stats, yeah, there's certain things, yeah. I don't like the flat stats. What I like is the graphs. You know what? When they have the graphs and like someone sent me a graph and it said about progressive ball carries per 90 and all these things, and they slide you across and move you down and that, you can see the average of what players are doing over certain amount of games.
That's actually got a method to it. But when you see like expected scan rate, what's the expected scan rate?
Bro, it's crazy.
This is crazy. Looking over there and seeing his space there gives it a 0.1 on the X. It's madness. Like,
but this is the problem, yeah. So when you look, for instance, yeah, like Bruno will get the ball on the edge of the box, yeah. You've got the right back overlapping. The easy pass and the more dangerous pass is to slide the ball, yeah, with a good bit of weight so he can put a cross in. He'll just try and dink it into the box and overhit it. Do you know what I'm saying? And
does that count as a big chance?
No, but if someone gets on the end of it, it does. But the thing is, it's still a difficult chance because the easy pass most of the time is the best pass to play in football.
The best players always play the easy pass.
Well, there you go. Like when you look at some of the best players in the world, yeah, and like the best playmakers, they play the right pass, but it's not about playing the pass, is how you play the pass. It's the weight of the passes. Do you play it on the player side? Do you play it on the defender side?
Their strong side, the weaker
side.
Exactly.
Do you play on the strong side, weaker side? Do you play it so they can run onto it? Do you know what I mean? All these things. If you play it behind a player, yeah, that split second is the difference between it being a full chance and a half chance.
It's timing's everything, isn't it? Like
these little intricacies is what make you a good passer of the ball. It's not did the ball get there. That's not what makes you a good passer of the ball. It's your understanding of what's around that player that's receiving the ball and almost thinking about what the player is going to do once they receive the ball and passing them the ball accordingly. Like good passers do that. Do you know what I mean? Like when you look at, like when I done the Rants reacts for Mesut Ozil, yeah, like bro, the best passes of the ball make it so that you don't even need to take a touch to score goals. Those are proper assists. If I can play you the ball and you don't even need to take a touch to score, that's a proper assist. When I'm playing you the ball, Brad, and it's bouncing up, hitting your shin, and you got to fucking go past this player.
So when you look at De Bruyne, De Bruyne doesn't. He hits it into an area, so he always puts the ball in a dangerous area, wanting the forward to then create the chance. If you look at some of the passes Cesc Fabregas used to do, right, where he would literally straight into you, bang, goal.
It's different. And same with Bergkamp to Henry or Bergkamp to Vieira or something. Like, for instance, you see the goal that Haaland scored, yeah, when the ball got clipped into the box and he done that little flying kick thing at the back post. Someone will say that was a good pass, but I'd argue it wasn't. You know them ones. I would argue that he made it a good pass. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's difficult.
All the time.
Like normal people,
hit a man, he hits an area.
Normal people can't score that goal. Haaland turned that into a great cross. He turned it into a great cross, but it wasn't. A great cross is one of them ones where you just got to help it in. Like, how many times I used to watch David Beckham, yeah? This guy would whip the ball in such a dangerous area, bruv. You just needed to get the small, it could be your shoulder, the smallest
Just
of
need a little
touches.
touch, and that was it.
Like,
Like,
it's on the way in. It's on the way in anyway.
Richard Dunn ain't scoring that goal that Haaland did, is he?
No, bruv.
So it comes down to the player's
Even
ability.
top strikers ain't scoring that.
That's what I'm saying. So it comes down to top ability for the level of finishing rather than the actual pass. Like,
there you go.
Have you seen the part? Remember the pass where Ozil played it in to Granit Xhaka, and you couldn't even see Granit Xhaka in the camera at the time because he knows that run's coming, and he one touch in the back of the net. If you want, like the Eriksen does it as well. Eriksen always hits it into a dangerous area.
Yeah.
Like it's never, you haven't got to like run onto it 20, 30, 40 yards. It's always into a dangerous area. He used to ping it for days to Dele Alli, one touch back in the net.
But that's percent. There's a difference between percentage football, putting in dangerous area and relying on a striker to finish it, and putting the ball on the end of their toe, bruv. Like, that's the difference between good passes and great passes. For me, great passes, about nothing after that. Xavi was a great passer.
I'll tell you who was a great passer, Guti.
Yeah, Guti was a great passer. Even Iniesta, these guys were scoring one-touch goals. You know the pass was good, yeah, when you're scoring first time.